2013 Champions League predictions.
We have Galatasaray versus Schalke in the first game of the round of 16. I think Galatasaray will pull this upset with Yilmaz scoring a couple of goals. While Schalke still has that great defense, Yilmaz still has that strength. Galatasaray on top. Celtic versus Juventus. We all know Juventus went on a 50-game streak without losing a game. They have Buffon, Chiellini, Giovinco, and then Celtic may pull it out, but I think Juventus will come out on top on this one. Next, we have Arsenal versus Bayern. In Bayern, we have Ribéry, Robben, Gomez, Schweinsteiger, Neuer. The list goes on and on. But then on Arsenal, they may have a great fan support, but they only have Podolski and Santi Cazorla. So I think Bayern will pull this one out. Next, we have Shakhtar versus Borussia Dortmund. I think Borussia Dortmund, since they have the home field advantage, will pull this one out. AC Milan versus Barcelona. I know Barcelona has that passing, the tiki-taka, but AC Milan still has some great talent, but I think Barcelona will pull this one out. Next is Real Madrid versus Manchester United. A great game. Real Madrid has Ronaldo, Manchester has Rooney. Casillas on Real Madrid, De Gea on Manchester. It's all equal, but I think Real Madrid will pull this one out. Next, we have Valencia versus PSG. PSG signed 3 top transfers this summer, including Ibrahimovic, Lavezzi, and Thiago Silva. Valencia has a great team, but I think PSG will pull this one out. In the last game of the round of 16, we have Porto, who has Martinez in Marangala versus Malaga, who's got a kind of a slow team. So I think FC Porto can run them ragged. I think FC Porto will win that. So we have Galatasaray versus Juventus in the quarterfinals. And so we have Galatasaray versus Juventus. So I already listed that Juventus has Chiellini, Buffon, and Giovinco. So I think Juventus will pull this one out. Next we have Bayern versus Borussia Dortmund. And I think Bayern will pull this one out because just of their amazing attackers. And then you have Barca versus Real Madrid. Top 2 teams in the world, some would say. Real Madrid, I think, will pull this one out because they have a much faster team. Ramos, Pepe, Casillas, Ronaldo, Benzema. I think they'll pull this one out. Then we have PSG versus Porto. I think Ibrahimovic will contribute a lot in this game. I think PSG will come out on top. Then we have Juventus versus Bayern in the semis. And so Juventus versus Bayern. Pretty even goalie, pretty even center backs. But then I think their attackers separate them. Giovinco, too fast for Bayern to handle. Next we have Real Madrid versus PSG. Real Madrid has got Ronaldo, PSG's got Ibra. So I think Real Madrid, since they have Ronaldo and Benzema up front, they have 2 attackers, but then PSG only has 1 attacker. I think Real Madrid will pull it out. In the final, we have Juventus versus Madrid. I think Juventus might pull this one out. Real Madrid also could pull it out. Real Madrid has a history for losing in top clutch games. So I think Juventus will pull this out. And then Juventus will be the champions. Congratulations, Juventus.